Welcome back, Guardians, to another Destiny video. And in today's Destiny video, we're going to talk about a live stream that most people just watched. I believe there was like 80,000 people when I last checked the view account, but it was probably more than that, which is an insane amount of viewers. So I'm going to be making two videos on this. This first one is going to be about the record book and only the record book, and then the second one's going to talk about pretty much everything else, mainly raid changes and featured raids and stuff like that, but that'll be a separate video coming up in just a couple of hours. So just as a little quick note, all 3 raids are returning. There is no light level being raised. We will stay at 400. And the Mythoclast has been announced to be returning, 100% guaranteed, but we pretty much knew that anyway. There is going to be some kind of changes to elemental primaries, which we're going to find out about in 2 weeks' time. But let's get into this record book. Now, the record book has been designed to pretty much celebrate the entirety of our 3-year mission in Destiny to be the legend that we are now changing into and going to probably lose when we move to Destiny 2. But there are 13 pages in this record book. It's the biggest record book to date. The rewards on the front page, you don't need to complete the book to get to the final reward. There are 7 ranks altogether in terms of like emblems and stuff that you can achieve. And even in the book on each single page, you don't have to complete absolutely everything because they realize that some things are too hard for people to do, like go flawless or get a wrecking ball in Trials of Osiris. Other people haven't been able to do certain raids, and people don't play Crucible. They need to have some sort of reward and way to get the reward book rewards. That was a lot of rewards in that sentence. So you don't have to complete every single page or everything in this book to get the rewards that it offers, apart from the very first page. And the very first page is commemorations. Now, everything on this page will be unlocked automatically the day this is released, which is March 28th, if you did not know. Because of all the things that have happened in the past, if you were playing from day 1, the very first day Destiny was released, you will have everything on this page automatically unlocked, and every single mission achievement on that page has a different emblem available to collect. So it's kind of a way of rewarding those people uniquely who were here from day 1. People who joined during the Wrath of the Machine, they won't get the day 1 emblem. So if you've been playing for a long time, you will be getting a lot of emblems on day 1, which is pretty damn awesome. I really hope there's a beta one because I played the beta, and I really hope there is a beta emblem. I didn't see one though from as far as I remember, but regardless, pretty damn awesome for them to celebrate, you know, the longest Guardians that have been around, who have put all the time into this game. It's pretty damn awesome, so I'm excited about that. Page 2 is all about story, and what that means is that, you know, story missions for different DLCs, you know, specific important like final missions like the Black Garden and stuff like that. Once you've completed all of these 7 achievements on this page, you will get to unlock the 8th one, which is basically complete everything on this page. So you get an emblem for that. Every single achievement will give you like XP to rank up your book, so you can get the rewards on the front page. But there's a special 8th unlock, so if you do the rest of the page, you will get an emblem for story mode. Now, not every page has this, but a lot of the pages do. The next 3 pages are class specific. So you have the Titan Will, the Hunter's Way, and the Warlock's Path. These are unique to your character. So if you have a Titan and only a Titan, you can do the Titan page. Obviously, if you have one of each, then you get to do all 3 pages. And I'm very happy about that because I have one of each. Now, the missions for all 3 of these characters look kind of one and the same. Just the character that you use is different. It might slightly change for something like a Hunter, but regardless, the 4 achievements that they show are hit level 40, melee kills, super kills, and completing the quest lines through Crucible. Now, there is quite a lot of melee kills there. You have to get 250 melee kills or 100 supercharge kills with your respective characters. The quest lines are the ones where you have to do like grenade kills, melee kills, and super kills for your specific character. So you do that on Gunslinger, Blade Dancer, and Night Stalker, and you get those little emblems. So they're all gonna like add up together. So if you're going for the quest lines because you haven't completed them, they're gonna add to your achievements in this record book. So they've really thought about how intricate this is. You're gonna be doing one thing, but it's gonna pay off for more than one thing type of thing. So you're gonna get the achievement, you get the missions done, you get emblems, etc, etc, and that's all they really show for the 3 class specific pages. And there is some other ones there, like for the Titans one, there's No Surrender, there's Portable Destruction, Light Show, and Be the Wall. I feel like these will have different names across all of them, but the actual achievement will be the same, I believe, because the Hunters one is called Eliminate Illuminate in the same spot as the Light Show, and they've got the same icon, which is basically an orb of light. So it's probably going to be getting kills with supers and generating orbs. So you probably have to generate probably like 2,000 orbs or something. Don't quote me on that because obviously we don't know. So yeah, pretty damn awesome to be introducing this as a unique reward for each and every character type, because there are some people who are loyal to one character type, like loyal to Titans or loyal to Hunters. So you get to wear and collect emblems and stuff based on, you know, your achievements as your character. But it does look like every single page here, Titan, Hunter, and Warlock are exactly the same in terms of what you have to do, but they're just named a little bit differently. The next page we have are strikes. So strikes, you get like complete strikes on heroic difficulty. There's 20 of them. You have to complete a nightfall in under 30 minutes. There's just going to be different types of challenges and completions within the strike playlist. Nothing unusual, nothing crazy as far as we know. There is something called a One Guardian Army though, so that probably might mean that you have to complete a nightfall as a solo player. I could see that happening, and I really hope it's true to a certain extent because that's a challenge. But they have made this record bot so you don't have to complete everything inside it just to get the rewards. So if you're looking to get the rewards, you don't really have to worry about certain more difficult things. But if you're a completionist, then you have a challenge that runs you all the way basically till Destiny 2. So it's a really well thought out book, and I'm really happy that they have gone this way with it. The next page is Crucible, and once again they all kind of roll in together. You've got win matches in Crucible, but then you have things for like get control points in Control. So you're pretty much doing them all as you go along, which is pretty cool. The only unique one that's here is find and recover all the dead ghosts in Crucible maps. I think I might actually go and take a look at that and make a video on the locations in the next couple of days, or at least record the footage tonight and edit it in a couple of days. So yeah, there's a Crucible page specific to people who want to do Crucible. There are raids pages as well. So there is going to be challenge modes for the raids that are coming back. They're all coming back to 390 light. The freshened up Prison of Elders, which was mentioned as well. But they suggest that, you know, if you're light level 400, what's the point in going back and doing these things? Well, all the weapons and armors and etc., they're all going to be max light level when they drop, so you don't have to infuse into them and stuff. So that's pretty cool. They're kind of like streamlining these types of things, and they were talking about how some of the encounters, like the pre-Templar boss in Vault of Glass where you had to do the oracles, they've kind of shortened it a little bit so you don't have to sit there boringly through it. So raids now are being streamlined. You know, you're going to get rewards for them and completing them, and that's going to be another thing that I talk about in the next video in a couple of hours, about how extensive raids are now becoming. The next page is collections. So those people who like to collect things like myself, there are things like acquire ships, get all the shaders, get exotic weapons, but the things that are required to pick up and achieve and get aren't things that are not in your kiosk. So, you know, you don't really have to really go out of your way dramatically to be able to get the exotics that you need. And I don't think it's like everything in the game, it's just like a limit. So like 100 shaders, I don't know whether there's 100 shaders in this game, but if you collect 100 shaders regardless, then you complete it obviously. But a lot of the other things as well, you don't have to get everything. Like the ships, I think the ships, there are 75 ships available on this achievement to collect, but I'm pretty sure there's way more than 75 ships, so we'll just have to see how that works. Another important thing to note here is Grimoire score. That is one of the things. You need 5,000 Grimoire score to finish the achievement. So if you're wanting to get that achievement, make sure you work on your Grimoire from now until March the 28th. So next up we have the Wanderer page, and this is like for exploring and everything that happens in the game, like recovering dead ghosts, collecting Siva fragments and stuff like that. There's a unique individual achievement for Disturb the Remains. If you don't know what that is, I might make a small short video as a tutorial, but basically it's the old loot cave from year 1. They put some remains in the cave which give you like a cryptic message which everyone went crazy about. That in itself is an achievement, so it's pretty awesome that they added something like this. Next up we have the Allegiances page, which is all about factions and such things. So most of the factions you have to be 25 with, and it works retroactively. So if you have hit rank 25, you don't have to go out and get another 25 ranks. You just pretty much have to be 25 with each of the factions. So you've got Jalal's favor, which is obviously Dead Orbit, Future War Cult for Lakshmi's favor, Hideo's favor for New Monarchy, then you have Crucible for Shax, you have the Vanguard and Cryptarch, and then the final one is reach Iron Banner rank 5. Now, I don't know whether that works retroactively or maybe there's going to be an Iron Banner where you can get rank 5. But regardless, that's not too difficult. And that page should be pretty easy for most people, especially if you've been playing for a long time. Use Motor Light to grind up your factions if you need to get to 25, because that's very easy achievements right there. Now, the last page is Trials of Osiris. And I think this is where a lot of people are not going to be able to get their books complete if you're a completionist, because there's certain things like get a Wrecking Ball medal in Trials of Osiris, or even go flawless in Trials of Osiris, which a lot of people haven't had ever. That's going to be hard for them to complete. But the flawless to the lighthouse does work retroactively, so if you've ever been carried or something like that, you won't have to go again, which is pretty damn awesome and thoughtful of them. Now, the Trials of Osiris page is unique in itself, because the very final thing that you unlock to complete that page to get an emblem for Trials of Osiris, you don't actually have to complete everything else on the page. So if you've never been to the lighthouse, you don't have to go to the lighthouse to complete that page. So it's really down to you completionists out there whether you want to get every single thing that is on this page. So also, I must mention right now that every single Guardian you have will add to this book. Obviously, you're not going to have to do things separately on your Titan Hunter and your Warlock, except for the unique pages. Everything else is all added together. Now, the actual rewards from the record book, you know, they are many different emblems all the way up to rank 6, and then rank 7 is a package of some kind. What this package is a customized t-shirt that you can claim from the Bungie store to have sent to you. It's of the Age of Triumph logo. It's a blue shirt, and you can have a customizable logo on the sleeve with your name on it. So there is reason to actually complete this record book if you wanted to have a memento of your very first years in Destiny. All in all, I'm super excited about the intricacy and everything they've added through this record book. It makes me excited. It makes me want to play. Bungie have taken a great step forward here to hopefully continue and not just mess up Destiny 2. If this kind of intricacy and thought and planning went into Destiny 2 and has gone into Destiny 2, I am super pumped. I've never been so happy in my life to be a Destiny player and a Destiny YouTuber. Let me know what you think down below in the comment section about the record book. What's your favorite page? What page do you feel like is going to be the easiest for you and the most difficult? I really want to know what you guys think about this update, Age of Triumph. Please hit that like button if you see fit. Subscribe to this channel if you're new around here or you're a returning viewer. Thank you for watching. I've been easynow, and you guys have been awesome.